And hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So today we'll be talking about list comprehensions in Python. So let's say we want to create a list. So let's call this nums. And nums, we just want the values from 1 to 10. So one thing it is, 1, 2, 3. Again, if we print nums, if I can type, and just clear the screen and run that, we get the values from 1 to 10. But that was a lot of typing. Imagine that had to be like 1,000 or something. That would be impossible. No, not really, but so one thing you can do is we can say I for I in range, and I believe it should be 11 maybe. Run that and we get from 0 to 10. But what basically what we did here is we created a for loop and ran that inside of a list. So it's just a for loop. So for I in range 10 plus 1, or you could have made that 11, print I. So it's like a one-liner for loop. I think we did talk about the one-liner if statements. The one-liner for loops are basically the same thing. It's just you can do them inside of lists, and that makes it really helpful. That's why it's called list comprehensions. Another thing we can do is if maybe we want to get all the values of 5 or something like that. So what we can do is we can say I times 5 for I, and then let's go into range, we just go range 10, it doesn't really matter. And now it's 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, up until 45. So you can do a bunch of cool things in here. So let's actually do some more cool things in here. So we can add more to this. It doesn't just need to be this. So let's just print I. And as we know that, we just print out the values 0 to 9. We can add an if statement to this. So we can say if I modulo 3 is equal to 0. Now look what we get. 0, 3, 6, 9. We get all of the values of 3, which is really cool. So we can add an if statement to this, so basically you check if I is something else. This right here, it is basically the same as saying and it's basically the same as saying this. And if let's say we add a nums variable right here, it's made it like an empty list or something. So this above code right here basically did the same like of this. I think it's actually nums plus equal 1. Plus equal I. I can't remember, I haven't coded Python in so long. Anyways, so this above here is basically these few lines of code, so you save like 4 lines of code, which can be kind of cool. So that's list comprehension. So you can basically create a list by just adding a for loop and an if statement inside of it. This statement is optional, so you can do that, and then we get that as well. So there you go. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I guess I will see you all again in the next video.